Good morning. It's turned out now. Well, I don't know yet, guys. It's about 6 in the morning, so I've no idea what it's going to be like, but I reckon it'll be nice. Fuck the police, yo. Now, just for clarity, when I walked past that sign that said no dogs, I turned around immediately. I just tried to make you giggle. So, today is the day that Liverpool sell Mo Salah. I'm only joking. Today's the day that we sit around and absolutely fucking nothing happens. With a bit of luck. We shall see. I absolutely 1,000,000,000% believe that the Saudis will come in today. I've thought all week since they rejected that so-called informal bid that they would come in at least once. I thought twice. As part of the process, if you like. And I think they'll leave it quite late. Maybe we'll never get to hear about it. Maybe because it didn't happen. But I think it will. There's also the possibility, of course, that forgive me, trying to do all this with one hand. There's also the possibility, of course, that they could agree something for next year and we don't know about it. Go on, you mad fucker. Oi, go on, pal. Go on. This is where me and Remy Abbas. Remy Abbas. Ah, dear me. Remy Abbas, come on. Are you striking that deal today? Right, where were we? So, we'll have to wait and see. I'll be doing a live today. I assume that'll be 5 o'clock UK time, but don't be surprised if I go live earlier today. Oh. It's a good job Smooth's not here, I won't see him. I hope he's not watching. Remy, we ain't going down there, mate. Fuck that. I know what we are doing is we're sitting on this bench. Oh. Now, to be honest with you guys, this is my favourite time of the day. And the reason for that is, one, it's nice and cool. It's always cooler here this time, so you can take the dog out. He doesn't burn his little paws on the concrete, and I don't sweat to death, more so than usual. And there's nobody around. This is the best time, I think. I mean, there's a few cars you can hear starting up now, people going to work and that, but I'm a bit of an antisocial fucker like that. You put me in a pub, I'll talk to anyone. So, I'm sure you'd agree with me that none of us want Mo Salah to leave. We've started well this season, which I didn't expect the start we had, actually. Probably because we were full of so much negativity around the summer. And why I'm trying to avoid conversation about the owners and things like that, because it just gets on your nerves. It drains me. It literally drains me when we're just constantly talking about the owners, and it's no fault of anybody's, and because it's topical or whatever. But when I look at the way the signings that we have made have played so far, it's really, really positive. You know what I mean? Yes, we'd have liked to have seen Bellingham and stuff like that, but we can't cry about it. It's like it's done. It's history. So, we haven't even, seen everybody, to the full potential yet. We've got Gravenberg to think about. who I've got good vibes about, to be honest with you. I'm looking forward to seeing him in action this season. So, I don't fall for all the bullshit where they're going to tell us that they were primary targets and things like that. But it doesn't take away the fact that they are now Liverpool players and we get behind them 100%. In terms of Salah, we need to retain him. We want to get back in the Champions League, etc., etc., etc. If a ridiculous offer comes in, we can't criticise the owners if they take it. And I've gone over it many times, guys, the possible scenarios, and that is, it all boils down to one thing: money. I don't think Salah will cry and stamp his feet, throw his toys out of the pram if a move doesn't materialise. His agent might, but I don't think Salah will. Salah will get the same terms, I think, that are offered to him now that he'll get next year. The agent will be on a more of an incentive right now to make the deal happen, but he's still going to be absolutely stinking rich again if the deal goes ahead next year. Liverpool, Liverpool probably won't get, well, there's no probably in it, Liverpool won't get the same money next year as they would this year. But you've got to look at what they might lose. If you say, like, okay, they're willing to pay 200 million now, but 100 million next year, that's 100 million, right, difference. So is that 100 million worth losing to retain Mo Salah for the year? If you get into the Champions League, I can't remember what the potential earnings are now for the Champions League if you make it all the way, right to the end of the competition, if you like. I'm sure some of you guys might chime in into the comments section. My memory's like it's terrible, but I know it's an absolutely substantial amount of money. And it's not just that; it's also like who you can attract, as a Champions League club, and having the best players as well. So, but we could sit on this bench and talk about this all day, right? And at the end of the day, it's down to the Saudis now. If they come in today with an offer that is not acceptable to Liverpool go, "Nah, you're all right, thanks. We'll stick as we are." They will know exactly how much money it's going to cost to make it happen. And if they want him for that competition this year, then they're going to have to pay what Liverpool want. And if not, they're going to have to go away. Now, I think they will come in with two offers. I really do. If any of these haven't happened already that we're not aware of, because we're not Twitter ITKs, are we? So how would we know? I definitely think they would come in with two offers, and they would leave it as late as possible. Because if you make an offer in May, June, July, or yesterday, if you're the club, you're going to be like, well, leave it, because they've got more of a chance to come back with more. So that's why the Saudis didn't make a move early on in the window, because they'd be wasting their time. So even if they haven't made a second offer yet, I expect that'll come in today, and a third. That's just my own personal thoughts about it. It's what people have taught me about these things, and we'll see. Just offer the money, that's it. We can't do it about it. The only other thing, of course, is that if Mo Salah, I can't shout, I can't do a Fabrizio Romano impression at the moment. There'll be fucking hell on. The other thing, of course, is if Salah stays, then we're going to have, a season of speculation as to when it is going to happen, and it's going to get a little bit draining. Do you know what I mean? But my advice to you would be, accept it now mentally, especially if Mo's one of your favourite players, that this is probably the last season that you're going to see him. So it doesn't really matter if there's loads of newspaper reports saying, oh, Salah's off to Saudi and all this shit, because we know it's going to happen anyway. So the thing is, though, unfortunately, some supporters are a little bit naive, and maybe don't want to accept it. Oh, he loves playing for Liverpool, he wouldn't want to leave, he's going nowhere. They're the ones that are going to be disappointed. So, me and Remy are going home. We ain't going for a walk down there. Pup does. Ooh, it's getting brighter. Sorry you got to see my face now. Well, we're not staying around, because staying out here, because I want to go for my coffee. I've not even had a drink yet. I got straight out of bed and took Remy Abbas out. Now him, the actual Remy Abbas, the real one, Remy Abbas, whatever we call him, he's been very quiet, hasn't he? This is what I mean. Salah or his agent, they could have put this bed to bed, all week. They're easy. They're not. Why not? Salah wants to move, right? We know that. The agent definitely wants to move. He's been out there with that mush. I can't remember his name. I have told you his name. The guy, some chief executive of the Saudi Pro League or something. He's just waiting. There's nothing he can do. Oh, one thing I will say to you is, if you see anything on social media from that Remy Abbas guy, right? Remy Abbas. Is he fucking... Hang on a minute. Remy Abbas. If you see anything from Remy Abbas on social media saying Mo's always been committed to this club, he weren't going to go anywhere today, do not believe that bullshit in a million years, because if you think about it, he could have tweeted that every day this week and he didn't, right? So if he tweets that shit today or tomorrow, what that translates to is the Saudis didn't pay what Liverpool wanted. That's it. So listen, life goes on, right? My favourite players at Liverpool have been sold over the years, and we've always got by. It's that simple. And maybe it won't happen. The good thing is, is it 7 o'clock this evening, or I think your time in the UK, I think 8, mine, I can't remember. There's a surprise. We'll know what's happening, alright? So, I'll be live later today with you guys. I hope you have a good day, whether you're at, I assume colleges and all that are open now. I don't know. What month are we in? September. It's my birthday next Wednesday. I expect a present. Yeah, have a good day, whatever you're doing, whether you're off to work or whatnot. And I'll be live at 5. Maybe sooner, because I'll be sat around all day today. Bored off my tits, I think. Right, we're off. Oi. Come on, mister. Bow down, mister. Come on.